being like an overly neat or like a anal person rarely implies kind. And that's like usually those people are like kind of like cold-hearted a little bit.
People who have like German architecture in their house.
Yeah, they have Bauhaus in their blood. They're like, no, everything has to be nice and neat.
Like the Rick Owens house.
Yeah, those people are not usually very like empathetic or warm. At least, maybe they're empathetic internally, but like in terms of like a personality trait, you wouldn't be like very warm person. The guy who yells at you if you don't wipe your shoes off enough before you go into his house.
Yeah, where people who have lots of knickknacks are very polite and kind. And that's usually because of trauma.
Yeah.
Please don't yell at me. I have all this stuff you can.
Well, because they know life is made up of little precious moments.
Well,
I wish.
true.
Should we just pan to the 800 books over here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can do it.
My room is pretty regular.
It's pretty regular and normal.
And this is an office, by the way. It's not even a bedroom.
Yeah.
Offices there's no rules with offices.
Yeah.
No, that you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Man, it's so cool to have an office.
Right?
Oh, like I like the idea of having an office in a home.
No work done in here.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I also like I only know of Larry David that does this, but like I'm assuming all the others guys do. I don't mean Jewish. I mean like celebrities who have like an office like in a building away from their home.
Oh, yeah.
They drive to their work.
Professional writing comedians.
Yeah. That's crazy.
There's this. What was it? Mulaney has like talked about it, where it's like I think it was like him, Pete Holmes, and like a bunch of
and
other
Baron Vaughn. They used to have, yeah. They used to have an office.
They had an
here.
office in like Midtown or something.
Yeah, because it was cheap.
Yeah,
and it was better than going, because if you're around like 3 other comics, you might actually get some work done. I had an office that used to be like in LA that used to be behind my house in like a converted garage.
Oh, I love that.
And it was my favorite. I had it decorated so cool. No one ever came, but I had it set up where my desk like facing forward, and then like 2 like Eames chairs, like
nice.
the plastic ones.
The plastic one.
Yeah, that I got on the road. Fiberglass.
I'm like,
chairs.
I always go, not asbestos.
Yeah.
They're not deadly chairs.
Yeah, it could be.
They could, because I've broken a couple of them just by sitting on them.
They can
very
get sharp.
old.
Yeah. I've always wanted, and this is not really true, but I think it'd be awesome if our podcast had no guests, apologize, but it's just Mike and I. You know how like detectives have desks facing each other?
Oh, yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love we just each have our own desk, but they're facing each other. Very intense.
Like some kind of weird Spalding Gray sketch.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I think we should host a talk show like that.
Yeah.
We host a late night show.
2 desks.
2 desks facing each other.
No guests.
Just
Javier Bardem sitting behind us, being like, "What are you guys talking about?"
We're like, shut up, Bobby.
Shut the fuck up.
The camera's directly in front of you guys, so the audience just see your guys' faces.
It's shot one of those Insta 360s is in between the 2 of us. It's like, hey,
it
you
all
get to
looks
pick
all
what you look at.
up.
Yeah, it's just we're all like fish-eyed.
Yeah. We look like we're at the end of a trick at a skate video.
Yeah, dude.
Where we're like, ooh.
I want to film a podcast in the set of Glenn Ross, just like a big whiteboard, 6 desks, guys come and go as they please.
Awesome.
I rewatched it recently. I fucking love that movie.
It's so good, dude.
It's so sick.
Jack Lemmon just plays such a fucking
He really,
scrub.
he's really unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think that guy's a pretty good actor.
Jack Lemmon, more like Jack. I don't know what the opposite of really good car is, or what a really good car is, because a bad car is a lemon.
Correct.
Yeah. So whatever a good car, Jack Maserati. I don't know. Lemon, no, he's great.
When you guys were kids, was Grumpy Old Men not one of the coolest movies in the world to you?
Not to me.
Okay.
I saw commercials for it. I'm like, I don't fucking want to watch these old sons of bitches.
Yeah. I just liked it because it was old people cursing and being horny.
Yeah.
And the guy who played Jack Lemmon's dad was the dude from Rocky.
Oh,
Burgess Meredith.
Burgess Meredith. And in it, Burgess Meredith just
what a name.
It just used a lot of acronyms. He just talked about sex all the time.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I remember,
gotta get it in rock.
It was literally. And there was the end blooper reel where he was like, the baloney pony. And when you're like 7, you're like, this is the coolest.
This is awesome.
Ever.
I will repeat that at inappropriate times.
Yeah.
That's like, what movie did I watch that I realized was horny later? Is it not Cocoon.
Is Cocoon horny?
I think so. Is that the one with the
Species? Are you thinking of?
what's the one where the old people are come out of like
Cocoon?
That's Cocoon.
Yeah.
I think there's fucking in it for sure.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think I saw Species with my parents.
Yeah.
We used to go to the Dollar Theater that would play like older movies.
I
But not
remember.
like movies that came out like a couple of years or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember being like, man, they're fucking. And my parents were never the like
Close
cover
your eyes.
like fucking, man, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but that's because you guys basically have fucking on TV.
we basically have
In
fucking
Colombia.
on TV. We watch porn in my house. No. I remember being in Colombia for vacation, and there was
Undergrad or
Excuse
grad
me?
school?
Oh no. COLO.
Oh.
And there's shampoo commercials at full tits. Just full tits in a shampoo commercial.
Like,
Well,
wow.
I'm sitting on the ground watching TV.
You're
Full
like,
tits.
I gotta go wash my hair.
Full tits on the commercial, and look at my dad. He's like, yeah, wow, pretty cool country, huh?
Yeah, not bad.
Maybe you do want to visit your family more often. It's pretty sick.
How old are you?
That must have been 8.
Wow.
Yeah, it must have been 8 or 9.
First time ever seeing boobs?
No, I saw someone when I was breastfeeding, probably. That's probably first pair of tits I can remember seeing.
Yeah.
I could really remember them too.
Yeah, I remember Stripes. That was my first time with my parents because my mom told me my dad's favorite movie was Stripes. So one year I bought it for him for Christmas on VHS.
Oh.
And I don't know if he ever watched it, or maybe once with like all of us. And then the boob scene came up, and I was like, "What the
Oh,
fuck?"
Dad, you're a pervert.
Yeah, there's boobs in the first boobs I saw were in Bruce Lee's Fists of Fury.
Oh yeah.
There's a woman like ceremonially bathing in a river or something, but her tits are out, and just like, yeah, dude, karate rocks. I love karate.
I
now.
love them.
You know what's
Martial
funny?
arts.
It's still the same thing you said when I first walked in today.
Yeah, you walked in.
I was like, karate rocks.
Hey, and I see you again. By the way, karate rocks.
If you somehow forgot, karate rocks.
I think next time someone tells you that their favorite movie is Stripes, you should say, "I love solids," and then kill yourself.
Yeah, both of those.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
that.
both
See,
of those.
if you bookend it with a self,
Yeah, I get it, Diego Lemon.
I mean, Jeff Harris is here, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, Jay Harris.
JF, John Francis Harris.
Close.
I refuse to know what it really is.
Yeah.
If you tell me, I'll punch myself in the head really hard.
Jeremy Franklin. It's not it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. Juan Francisco Harris.
I take it.
That's awesome. Yeah, you should get some multicultural cred.
Yeah.
Tell everyone it's one for.
Jill Filippo.
Joaquin Phoenix. Harris.
For in 6th grade for like 3 weeks, I tried to tell everyone I was Puerto Rican.
No. You did tell everyone.
No,
You
I tried
convince
to convince everyone I was Puerto Rican.
I
I told them for sure.
I can tell you right now, just by looking at you, I'd buy in.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think it was hard because everyone had all the people I were telling I had known my entire life, and they knew my parents.
They were like,
And they're like, "No, you're not." I was like, "I know, I am mi gente, you know, whatnot."
whatnot.
And they were like, "No, you're not." And I was like, "Yeah, just kidding." Remember when I was kidding about that?
And that's why you're a comedian, because you lied once and got caught, and you're like, no, I like jokes. I make jokes.
No,
Man,
I was kidding. Actually,
The funny lies you come up with as a kid for street
So
kid
dumb.
with the other people. Like I told in like, I don't know, probably like 6th grade, somebody that I wrote one of the songs on the Tribe Called Quest Beats Rhymes and Life album.
yeah, that's awesome.
That's super easy to be like, no, you didn't.
I know.
You've been
I was
here
like,
the whole time.
No, I wrote that.
Yeah, no, on the weekend.
Yeah.
It was on a Saturday I did that. That's Saturday, JF.
That's
different.
awesome. That's a good. Yeah, it's so funny how as a kid you just start doing that. Like it's not like, and very rarely is it with malice or like
Yeah, you just want people to
some
think
Machiavellian.
you're cool.
Yeah. Some like trying to like scheme with
Yeah,
someone.
the worst part is if someone was like, "Well, rap now," I would have been like, "I'm okay."
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I signed a contract. I'm not allowed to do it.
I haven't warmed up. I haven't warmed my lips up yet to be able to do the vowels correctly.
I remember there was this thing that it was like it was a way to like use a computer on a television, and I was in elementary school. Okay, that's crazy actually to think about now, but it was like a product. It was on TV. It's like, oh, you buy this, you can use.
Yeah.
You just don't know what a monitor is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I get to use a computer on a television. This is insane.
And then some kids at lunch were talking about it. I'm like, oh, I have that. And they're like, really? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't know why I said that. I guess I just wanted someone to look at me while I talked.
Yeah, I wanted credit for sure.
That's all you need sometimes.
Yeah.
To be listened to and to be looked at.
This wasn't a lie, but there was like 3 or 4 days I remember in the 7th grade.
Hold on one second. That was a nice moment.
Hey,
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Okay, anyway.
It was beautiful, but it was silent on a podcast. So I had to fill space
That's
somehow.
what that's for.
Yeah, that's true. But I wanted everyone to think I was cool, and I don't know why I thought this would be what it was. And I had fully a plastic grocery bag,
Yeah.
and I just put like, I don't know, 8 records in it and just walked around with it at school, hoping someone would ask me about it.
Wow.
And they were just like, Kiss.
Yeah.
It was just like my parents' records for sure.
Sure.
Just being like, I'm really into this Jimi Hendrix record and this Kiss record. And
Because you had nowhere to play it. You just took
Nope,
you took records on a walk.
I took them to school with me to showcase my personality.
Yeah.
And not even really mine. My parents' personality from before they had kids.
But even then, you knew you wanted to be a little snob.
Yeah.
A little music snob.
A little record boy.
A little
Yeah.
snob boy.
There's I'm a record boy.
Yeah.
My shop teacher, he was like, "What's going on with those records?" And I was like, I just like them. And he goes, "Let me see them." And he goes, "Kiss, huh?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "All right." Like that was it. That was the whole interaction. It wasn't like, "This is cool or this is stupid." He just goes like, "Kiss, huh?" "All right, cool." It just gives it back to me.
funny.
And I was like, "Good enough." Someone noticed me.
Did you have shop?
I did have a shop. My senior year, we had it, and I didn't do anything. I
Nice.
just sat around with kids, and I think we had ceramics the whole time. It was them just being like, if you try to make anything that is a pipe to smoke weed out of, we will destroy it.
Yeah. I guess for us, for some reason, shop class was called technology class. But it was just like, because it was like, okay, let's learn how to weld.
Yeah.
Oh, did you learn how to
I
weld?
learned how to spot weld.
Oh.
Which is like,
We had CAD, home ec.
What was
We
the
had
first
a
one?
black and white CAD,
What does that mean?
computer aided drafting.
Sick.
Yeah. We had home ec, and we had black and white photo lab.
Oh, nice.
And I did that for 4 years.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, we had technology, and then we had like there was like programs. We had the BOCES program where you got like half the day you got sent somewhere basically to do like job training.
Whoa.
So you could like pick a career if you like had enough, like if you were like a good enough student, and you could like the first half of the day you would have your classes at school, and then you would get bused to this place where guys that were like, oh, I want to do car repair, oh, I want to do electrical engineering, they had like music production, like all this other shit you could do.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, we had that in New York City public school too, except it was the opposite. If you were like a bad kid,
yeah.
they were like, you're never going to be anything, so go learn how to cut hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Time to do your shift at Waffle House, 11-year-old
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
I guess because it wasn't like a good enough student. It was just like, oh, if you didn't like me fail a bunch of classes because you didn't go to school and had to do 3 years of English class concurrently.
Oh, I had to do that with science. I had to take a freshman science class my senior year because I like failed one. I felt like the biggest idiot in that class.
Hey, I did Algebra 1A 8 times.
I couldn't do it one time, so don't worry. That's great. I remember. Does anyone?
Wait, no, sorry.
have?
9 times. I had to go to summer school. 9 times.
I did go to summer school for gym.
It's awesome.
Did anyone? I had a teacher once ask me, my photo teacher. She was like, "Hey, what grade do I need to give you, so you can walk
Whoa.
for graduation?" And I was like, a 45, and she gave me a 45.
Out of 100?
Yeah. Because if I would have gotten a 40, which is failing,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to walk at graduation.
That's nice of them.
Yeah, but she also wanted to be like, fuck you,
Yeah, I guess so.
just scare me just enough.
Yeah.
My high school graduation, the year before it was very hot, so all my friends like warned me. And so I wore like shorts and just like a t-shirt under my gown, and everybody else that year had gotten dressed up. And my high school was so big, I went up when they called my name, and I went to shake my principal's hand, and he was like, "Thanks for getting dressed up for this." And I was like, "What's my fucking name?"
Yeah. I dare you to fucking guess.
And
Really
he just
no
like
idea.
blanked out, and I was just like, "Have a good life."
Yeah, man. The hell out of here.
Have fun doing this 13 more times than dying on a vacation somewhere.
What, do you want to be in charge of a bunch of children, you fucking pedophile? Get the fuck out of here.
Weirdo.
And that principal's name was Jeffrey Epstein.
Wow. How do you feel about that? He was about higher education.
Speaking of the pedos, And the trafficker is, how are you guys taking this P. Diddy thing?
Dude. You know what? Actually, it's a really good question because it hit me really hard.
Yeah.
I kind of took my life savings and I put it into Sean John clothing as an investor, and it has really not panned out for me.
Yeah,
the last couple of weeks.
I had to unfortunately burn my aluminum foil jumpsuit. really made me sad. It's tough to burn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The house really stinks up. Oh, my God. Speaking of stuff burning, last night when I did my headline show at City Winery.
How was it?
It was really fun.
Awesome.
A lady caught on fire.
What?
A lady in the audience. All of a sudden I'm on stage and I just see a little...
How into the set are you?
45 minutes.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Right when you start
Like,
going ramping up to end.
Seriously, I was like...
They really dropped the check on that.
Really, I'm like, okay, I'm starting down the path of this long story, and then I have this one other chunk, and then we're getting out of here. And I'm like, oh, it looks like that flame's a little big from the candle. Oh, a little bigger. And then all of a sudden I was like, is that a fire? And the lady was, it was really big, and then she was like smacking.
Whoa.
And then I was like, is everything all right back here? And she was like, yeah, I just caught on fire.
Holy shit.
And it was her hair. So the last 15 minutes of my set just smelled like burnt hair.
Burnt hair smells terrible.
Terrible. And I left the room. We were all hanging. I said thank you and good night to everybody. Me and the other comics went to the green room. We were still sitting in the green room. Went back in later to like just see if the manager was around, and it still smelled like burnt hair. And I was like, that is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
And the waitstaff was like, yeah, it's one of the worst things that's ever happened here.
What happened? Did she like I bet she like leaned to like fix her shoe or something?
Yeah, and just fucking went right up.
Too much hairspray.
Yeah. And then you have a big Guido audience, so there's gonna be a lot of hairspray.
Yeah.
And mousse in there, keeping
Big
the hair
Jersey Shore
voluminous.
fans.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got.
Yeah, me and cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
I mean, you mixed my cousin Vinny and Vinny from the Jersey Shore, which is a perfect combination.
Hey.
For some reason, I thought cousin Vinny was like. I was like, yeah, he's definitely like a radio DJ that I just forgot about. He was on Z100, I bet.
Oh, 100%. 100% he was at Z100.
Dude, that's all I wanted to be when I was a kid.
A Z100 DJ?
Well, I didn't need to be on Z100, but I wanted to be on K-Rock.
Oh,
for being
yeah.
Oh.
That's what, because I wanted to be Howard Stern, but he was already there.
He already is.
He was already the king of all media, so I was like, I'd probably be the prince.
Oh, the prince of all media.
I could be the prince
I
of
like
all media.
that.
Not bad, right?
That's lovely.
Yeah. And then I wanted to go to school for like
Print stuff?
For print stuff. I wanted to Yeah. I
How
wanted
to do thumbs down and tell people they're going to be beheaded.
Oh, I was doing I was more going like leopard print assless chaps.
There you go.
Taking too many Quaaludes.
Yeah.
Getting so much pussy, you're gay.
Doing Jehovah's Witness style bisexuality.
Yeah, it's really, what an interesting fucking person.
Really crazy.
Only going by a sign.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. It's one of the best concerts I've ever seen in my entire life.
Prince?
Yeah.
I mean, of my lifetime, it's the best Super Bowl halftime show I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really good.
Number 2 is the Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem.
Oh.
50 Cent.
That was like 2 years ago, right? 2-3 years ago? I remember that.
I think that was one of the best ones ever.
Wow. Rap music live to me, it never feels big to me.
Yeah.
I also know very little about music, and I don't because
No, there's the two.
You know very little about music?
Yeah, he doesn't like music.
You don't like
I
music?
don't really care about it.
That's kind of like being the person who has no furniture in the house. You're just like...
Emotionally, though.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. Couldn't care less.
Really?
And you listen to the stuff too.
I listen to this stuff when I have to, and just,
You mean like when you're in restaurants?
when I'm in a restaurant, I'm teaching, I'll play music because it's crazy to do jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai quietly.
in complete silence.
In complete silence, which I would love.
Yeah, it's funny. I would think most violence happens in silence.
That's true.
Didn't mean for that to rhyme,
No,
but
it's-
it worked.
I was thinking most.
I guess you did write that song for kids. Yeah, I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Wait, you were saying something and I cut you off,
What
though.
was I saying?
I don't know. I don't like music, and you're going to say something.
Tiny Prince stuff, going to study.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's gone. That thought is completely gone now.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait. On the subject of lying for attention.
Yes.
As a child. I mean, there's the one story where I told a girl, I was in 7th grade, and I was in love with this girl who was in 8th grade. Her name's Katie. Shout out.
Katie,
Katie.
hi.
There's no way she
Where you
listens to
been?
this. She Kansas. She moved to Kansas.
Katie's in Kansas.
Katie's in Kansas, and she was in 8th grade. I was in 7th grade. Older woman, big fan, and she was goth. And I was like, I know how I'm gonna impress her. And then I was chatting to her on AOL Instant Messenger, and I was like, yeah, I tried to kill myself. Yeah, it took a whole bottle of Tylenol just because I wanted to die. And then I was like, that's going to make her fall in love with me for sure. And then what she did was immediately tell the school.
Wow. What a
Yeah.
snitch.
She snitched
I guess
on
she's
me.
a real fucking poser.
Yeah, she's not as goth as I thought. So she told the school, and then they told my parents, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they were like, all right, you can go to, you have to go to counseling, like in school now. And I was like, fuck. So it was either like, all right, go to counseling every week,
Or let Katie think you're a bitch.
or just tell everyone that I was lying
Yeah.
about trying to kill myself. So I went to counseling every week for sure.
Yeah.
Like 100% went
You want to know why?
counseling.
Because sometimes talking is nice.
It is really nice. And they're like, what's going on with you? And I was like, fucking nothing.
Darkness.
I'm evil.
I
or
brought these
whatever.
records. You want to look at them?
Yeah. You want to see my mom's kiss alive too?
Peter, Paul, and Mary. What the
What the hell is
fuck?
What the fuck is this? I go, Robin Trower's he actually sounds a lot like Jimi Hendrix if you listen closely.
Yeah.
That's why my dad likes him so much, because he likes Jimi Hendrix, but he wants him to be white. That's a lie I made up right there. For
Yeah,
attention.
look at
Yeah.
Did you see the video of P. Diddy trying to touch Mike Tyson during an interview?
No.
It's an Arsenio Hall interview from years ago. And it's Arsenio Hall and then P. Diddy and then Mike Tyson. And P. Diddy's like reaching his hand over to touch Tyson's leg or something. And Tyson like picks up his hand and puts it away like on Diddy's lap. And Tyson like pivots. And I'm like, I can't believe he didn't kill you right there.
Dude.
Oh
That's
my God.
crazy to not beat you to death. What self-restraint from Mike Tyson, which is a rare sentence.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, he was in jail for having no restraint.
No
In
restraint.
a way.
The worst, maybe?
Yeah, the worst way.
Or next to murder.
Up there. We'll just say it's up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah.
I was trying to rank crimes real quick.
Yeah. Nah, we don't
They're all
do that.
brutal.
Mm-mm.
What do you think P. Diddy's gone forever?
I think he's gone from. That's interesting because the thing is that he flew to
On a
Barbados or some shit.
He flew on a private jet to an island where they don't extradite.
Sick. I bet he's never coming back.
Never coming back. He just Roman Polanski'd
Yeah.
out the hip hop game.
Dude, yeah, there has to be, because there's no way the Department of Homeland Security gets involved and something doesn't. They're not going to be like, yeah, actually everything's cool over here. For sure. They're going to like figure out something to get him on anyway. So he might as well be gone.
I don't think they probably need to figure it out.
No, I know, but I'm saying like he definitely did something, but if they get that involved and nothing is there, they're going to make something there.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna. I don't want to say the government lies. I would never say that. But
Do you think he's going to run for president so he doesn't go to jail?
That's the only workaround. It's the simplest workaround.
I'd vote for him.
I've been writing him in for years,
Yeah.
so this is finally make it easier.
Yeah, I'd vote for him. Why not?
It's I saw that I can't. It's a thing where you see something on the internet a couple times, like on Twitter, and you can't, without clicking a link, which I refuse to do. You can't tell if it's like a joke or it's just our life. The world is insane. But something about how you can bet on whether or not Dog the Bounty Hunter will find him by the end of the month. And I'm just like, I love this either way.
Yeah.
I love it if it's a joke. I love it if he's actually going to go look for him. Awesome. Because if you flee the country,
Yes.
and he has money, obviously.
Loads.
Yeah.
And
They're
he's
going
in
to freeze his bank accounts pretty quick.
Yeah, he must have some one push Swedish account
Oh, I'm
backdoor
sure.
trap system. There's no way you don't have.
There's no way you fly children on your secret airplane for sex and
without
not have.
covering that base first.
Yeah.
He's like, I left all my cash in my room.
Yeah, literally.
In my room. Like he has one room.
But there's no way that you do all that and you go to a country that doesn't extradite and you wouldn't also just shoot Dog the Bounty Hunter. Like, if he finds him, there's gonna be some bloodshed. I'm just curious now, how
You
big
think
is?
he's going to put the dog down?
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
I really should have been a rapper.
Yeah, it's awesome. You're doing great.
He's like, I guess this is a kill shelter.
there you go.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this. I don't know why I was thinking about Dog the Bounty Hunter the other day. I was riding my bike thinking about Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Was it Tuesday?
I don't think so.
We talk about Dog Hunter on Tuesdays.
Does the dog
We do the marathon hunter
Yeah.
on Tuesdays.
Karate Sundays.
Karate Sundays
Dude,
is awesome, dude. We have a
yeah.
great life.
But I'm like, what is their reach in terms of law for a bounty hunter? They can like point a taser at you or a
Yeah, I
gun.
mean, like,
Yeah.
It doesn't qualify as like a citizen's arrest because I don't know if you need some sort of
Licensing.
you need some license to be a bounty hunter,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that provides some.
But also, I will say this: I am technically a minister in the Universal Life Church, so it's there's probably some online bounty hunting going
for
on.
sure.
Yeah, but I'm sure it does provide some very light layer of I can grab you and put you in cuffs.
I can take you somewhere.
Yeah.
They don't carry guns.
Yeah.
They carry fucking bear mace, which anyone can basically.
Yeah.
But pulling a guy out of a country, that's a tougher.
That's a
that feels
way
like
tougher
that
thing.
feels like he will not be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Because what I saw in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight,
Oh, I love
when you
that.
extradite someone from another country, you got to have a plane.
Yeah.
You got to have these little bombs that are kind of like have like a cummy stickiness. And you hit
the
them in
cummy
the
sticky
glass,
bombs.
and they have
Yeah,
a timer,
yeah.
and they blow up, and they have this parachute thing that was used during some war. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole rigmarole.
Dude, there's no way that Dog the Bounty Hunter's not flying coach to Barbados.
Oh yeah.
He's sitting in the middle seat with his big they're like, hey, can you get your fucking hair off me, actually?
Yeah,
He's falling asleep and his hair is like on your shoulder.
It's on the screen behind him.
Yeah.
I feel like though everybody who's on those like basic cable, like True TV kind of like one of the richest people in the world is Judge Judy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's rolling in it.
Rolling in it.
And
Like
she's
Dr.
been 90
Phil.
for 30 years.
She's
She's getting younger. I think
she was actually born 90.
Oh,
I think she's on adrenochrome.
I hope she is.
Yeah, I think she's been
They should
Harvard-
put her on
they've been-
tea.
What is adrenochrome? Is that
it's what
is that the Ozempic?
No, it's
No,
harvested
no.
from the blood of children, and politicians drink it to stay young. That's why Jeffrey Epstein had to have all those children around.
Oh,
You know, and that's why so many politicians were on the flight logs.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's real too. This is real.
And it's real.
Yeah.
And it's factual.
But yeah, Judge Judy's on. That's why she's getting younger and sexier.
Let's see how old she is real quick. Because she really does have a lot
I
of
bet
money.
you she is 86. I bet money.
Give me a guess.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna go 78. No, sorry, 82. I'm taking.
What did you say?
86.
Ooh, you both went over, but he only went over by a year.
She's
She's
70.
81.
81.
Yes, yeah, that checks out.
81.
She's
Okay.
got
Judy
the
Scheidling.
the Amazon Judge Judy now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How the mighty have fallen.
Oh, she probably hit a big payday on that.
That's true. Yeah. Do you think it's
Judith Susan Bloom.
Judy Bloom?
Judy Bloom is her fucking name. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Interesting. I was gonna be
Before she
like,
got
do you
married.
think they cared that they, Judge Judy used to be probably one of the most like watched basic cable shows.
Who?
Judge Judy.
No.
It was daytime.
Wait, what was the sentence? Question?
Like people like her. Like it's like so like you used to have
fact-
this big show and then now you're like on Amazon.
Okay.
No one's really watching
Okay, got
it.
it.
The set is probably like made of fucking like meringue cookies that are spray painted brown to look like a desk and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's cheaper.
Yeah. But I'm like, do you think they care, or do you think they're like, because she doesn't need to keep making money. But is there like a creative fulfillment that she gets from being Judge Judy, or
I think they care. I think her specifically, I don't think it's a creative fulfillment. I think it's a fulfillment of purpose of life.
They like feeling important.
They like feeling important. They
okay.
here's the fucking bottom line. People love to be looked at and listened to.
yeah.
And especially people that, thank you, people that I went to like school and like achieve this thing and they have like this like, yeah, I don't want to say egocentric, but like it's a thing of like, I am the determining factor of whether or not someone goes to prison or not.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. That's a high.
Yeah.
There's no way they don't get a little up their own ass of being like, you're going to die. It's like, what? It's a parking ticket. Death.
Yeah.
There's no way that doesn't
That's cool.
excite
Firing
you.
squad. Actually, we brought that one back just for you because I hate you.
Yeah, it's got to be. I'm sure they care, and I'm sure they get a little bit disappointed, but they have to have some sense of like reality in terms of like how the world has changed in terms of options of viewing of like how many things there are out there. If they are like, why are not 17 million people watching me anymore? It's like, 'cause there's fucking
Because this is happening.
Oh, this is happening.
Someone's
OnlyFans.
watching this on YouTube.
Yeah.
Ooh, is this on OnlyFans?
This is on OnlyFans.
Nice.
We have to pay them. If we put it on some woman's, we put it on her feed. She fucking hates it.
She did. She sends it out. She sends it out in messages. She's not putting the whole thing up on the wall.
I feel like you guys would do great on OnlyFans.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel like this would be a big OnlyFans household.
We share an account.
It is a big OnlyFans household. Money going out.
Yeah.
The money's not coming in.
But you know they do. OnlyFans does stand up on it now.
Oh yeah,
they produce like specials.
That's awesome. I'm sure they're only losing hundreds of thousands of dollars too.
Yeah.
No one is going to go on OnlyFans to watch stand up. I refuse to believe it.
Yeah, I don't think it does great.
No.
But I know the comics get paid well
By OnlyFans.
by OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's a loss leader.
Yeah. Also, I'm afraid what that would do to your Instagram unless you're a hot female comedian.
If
you know, like my friend Jay Light just did one, my friend John Hastings did one, but OnlyFans, if you even say the words OnlyFans on Instagram, they kind of ding you.
Right.
So if you do like collaborative videos with OnlyFans on Instagram,
Man.
I'm curious to what that would do.
It's a great
your
point.
reach.
Because they have to like flag that basically. It's like, oh, you're about to show your asshole.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but this is different.
This is comedy.
I'm doing it for comedy.
I'm showing my
So-
asshole emotionally
Yeah.
by telling you some story about my parents that they probably don't want you to hear.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I was going to just show my asshole, but
No, I mean, but that's your big closer.
yeah.
It's your big opener.
Yeah.
You can't.
You guys were doing that, and because I just woke up from that nap in my car, I'm not flying on full speed, so I was thinking about the joke I was going to make, and then you guys slapped hands, and it disappeared from my head. I was like, don't even know what I was going to say.
That's fucking gone.
one's
That joke's
gone.
fucking gone forever. How about this? How about we wake you up a little bit?
No.
No.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Energy Drink Corner.
Whoa.
Oh, you fucking sluts.
Whoa.
Everyone that watches this is a slut.
Oh, cool.
This week,
That's why you guys got to get on the Yo fans.
We really do.
Rio Punch.
I'm going to read it. We got
Monster Juice.
Monster Juice. It's the
It's
Rio Punch.
It's punch.
L-carnitine.
L-carnitine.
Vitamins
Vitamins,
and taurine.
taurine.
Read the poem.
The
The font is impossible to read.
I can't. I'm
It's
dyslexic.
a crazy font in white. Okay.
Also, there's like a carnival lady on the front with butterfly
the
wings.
big Jesus is on the other side.
Now, I know, but he's so tiny on there.
It's Easter.
Happy Easter.
I love you. I love you,
Happy
Jesus.
birthday, baby Jesus.
Here's a question. I know you guys always review the drinks, how they taste. Do you ever review the cans and the design?
We talk about all of it
Yeah.
as,
Okay,
as,
cool.
a, as a one piece. Any writing on a can, we call poetry. This is
Yeah.
a poem.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the poem.
Okay, sweet. Should I do a beat?
No.
Okay,
It's
cool.
all right. Just shut up.
Now you're more of a lyrics writer for Tribe Called Quest rather than a DJ.
Brazil does it big. It's home to over 70% of all fruits ever known.
70% of all fruits
Ever
Never
known.
Throw in the world's largest party, Carnival in Rio de Janeiro, and you'll get some epic inspiration. Juice Monster Rio Punch is a totally new taste sensation. It's a blend of exotic fruit flavors with a hint of spice that's fully loaded with our world-famous Monster Energy blend. From the shore of Copacabana Beach to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain, Rio Punch will have you partying into the night. Monster Energy, unleash the beast.
Oh, wait. What about this?
Okay.
Bobby Carnival.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's like Bobby
He should be out there shaking his big fat cock.
Yeah, he should.
Does Bobby Carnival have a big fat cock?
I assume.
Yeah, I saw it once.
Oh, nice.
What were you kicking in the door of his dressing room again?
Yeah, it's like Mr. Carnival here now. No,
yeah, I got
he's,
an empire you can boardwalk on. Is
He
he
shows
on that
hogging
show?
something I watched. It's probably the video of him having sex with his wife.
Yeah. That's for you.
Oh.
Let me know if you want a little more. I never know.
I'll probably be all right.
Okay.
I'm not
All
going to lie.
That's more than enough, I think. Oh, you fucking
It's okay.
juiced on him.
Someone, you're rubbing more on me. Somebody spilled red wine on my kicks yesterday.
Oh,
The hell?
Or on Friday.
sons of bitches.
I know.
Smells not.
This
Smells.
actually
It's a hint
okay.
of
Yeah.
it's a hint of spice, and I don't want that.
Yeah, hint of spice is an interesting. Like, what do you mean, like nutmeg?
It kind of smells like
Yeah, I don't know.
old school quarter waters.
Oh, Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
How some of those kind of tasted like electricity when you drink them.
Yeah, this fucking rocks.
I'm on board. This is great.
Oh, this
Wow.
actually is pretty good. Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Every
Yeah,
other time you guys have had me drink one of them. Oh, the aftertaste though. Little.
It's always a little chemical.
Yeah.
But this one is like the least like poison. I think because there's juice in it.
Oh, because there's juice in it. It's 2% juice.
Yeah. Oh, 2%?
Mm-hmm. I wish it was 5.
I'm not gonna lie.
I wish it was 2% milk.
I don't
in
hate
there.
this.
I don't hate this at all. If anything, I kind of like it.
This is the first energy drink I've ever drank in my entire life where I'm like, this isn't bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it tastes
that's
like a
awesome.
drink.
There's only 33
Yes,
grams
that's
of
what
sugar
it
in
is.
it.
It doesn't taste
Yeah.
like an energy drink. It just
It
tastes
tastes
like a bubbly punch.
Yeah. Like I feel like there was like some kind of vaguely carbonated All Sport,
Oh.
the carbonated sports drink.
Okay.
This is fun.
This is
Get it.
nice. You want more?
No, I'm okay. How much zip is this gonna give me?
This is
I think this is probably 150 and
Yeah,
you're getting
probably
30. You're getting what, 30% of
a
that?
little less than that, yeah.
Yeah, you got nothing, bro.
160 per can.
So what's 160?
160 milligrams of caffeine.
What's in a cup of coffee?
150?
No, less, I think.
80?
80, I
80,
think.
that's what it is.
Okay, so this is like a third of a cup of coffee.
That's
Yeah.
a tenth of a 20th of a 16th.
It's
140
60. It's 60 cups of coffee.
60 comes 140 calories. 140 calories per can.
Yeah, I'm not happy about the calories.
Because it's their juice.
Yeah.
When it's the Monster Juice, it's not a zero. The zeros are the sweet ones, or the good ones. So no calories, no sugar.
Yeah.
But this is a fun once in a while. A little.
I would do one of those.
So we rate it 1 to 5. 1 to 5 lightning bolts. I always do this. 0 out of 5 lightning bolts. So you can hate it. You can say 0. 0, you hate it. 5, you liked it so much you'd order it online. So what number are you doing?
I would give this a 4
Whoa.
because I'm not an energy drink aficionado.
Yeah.
So I would never order one.
Sure. But you liked it.
But I thought that was a really tasty beverage.
Very tasty beverage.
I'm giving it. Yeah, I think I give it a 3.5. 3.5.
And I'm going to split the difference. 3.75.
Yeah.
There we go.
Actually, no. 3.85. I liked it a little more than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.85 from Diego. I'm Diego, everybody.
I thought it was. I think maybe just because it has like real sugar in it.
Yeah.
After like 3 sips, I was like,
Yeah, it kind of.
It's sitting in there a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw somebody drinking a regular can of Coke on the street yesterday,
And you were like,
I wanted to be like, I
fucking psychopath.
It was, yeah, I was like, I respect you so much, you sexy woman.
A sexy,
A sexy woman drinking a regular can of Coke.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude. Really, nothing could be better than that. Nothing.
Nothing.
I can't think of one thing better than a woman I don't know drinking a soda I don't drink.
That's lovely.
I'm kind of a maverick in that way. But I want, I there's nothing wrong with me.
No, I'm fine.
I think I got hit in the head too much as a kid or something. But no, I had a sip of a regular Coke recently, and I was like, this is crazy.
It's crazy.
I had one today for the first time, and I couldn't tell you how long, but it was fountain soda
Oh.
at the old Shea Stadium
Ooh.
Oh.
or City Field.
City Field, whatever.
If you got
It was-
to get the pronouns right.
It was stadium pronouns. When there was a venue in Brooklyn, kind of Bushwick, called Shea Stadium,
Yeah, I
And-
remember Shea Stadium.
and having to find that on Google Maps because it's not like an easy place to find to begin with.
Yeah.
And you're like, fucking Shea Stadium. You're like, no, not the real Shea Stadium.
Yeah.
The bullshit venue.
There was also one called Coney Island growing up when
Oh,
I was
wow.
a kid, where you would like LCD sound system and like all those bands would kind of play. Coney Island High.
What's the because you grew up here? What was like was there like a band like that you saw that when they were nobodies and
Oh, yeah.
became something?
Yeah, probably. Budos Band. You know Budos Band?
Yeah.
Yeah, them I saw a bunch of times when I was like young.
Whoa.
Because they're from Staten Island, a bunch of them. Who else?
They're like instrumental band, right?
Yeah. Also, the funny thing of that made me think of like there were bands you would go see and you'd like get super into and learn all the words and like you and your friends would go to it. Like, like CBGBs or something like that, and then they would not blow up. And it still to this day, there's like 4 or 5 of those bands that it blows my mind where I'm like, these bands were fucking incredible.
I've never thought of that problem. That's interesting.
And they had like small New York City followings, but they just never made that like next. There was a guy named John Lardieri that was like kind of like Jeff Buckley kind of guy that me and all my friends were super into. And then there was this other crazy thing where I'm from in Staten Island, we had our own like arts and music scene.
Okay.
That was super fun. And there was like 6 or 7 bands there that were phenomenal. One was called Paragraph. That was like fun, dancey, kind of like rock stuff.
It's a really good name.
It's such
that kind of music.
Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah.
And, all these different bands all have very different styles. And I still think to this day, if someone would have just started a label and been an adult, like with like a PR, one of those bands probably would have blown up. Yeah. I'm trying to think what other bands I saw. I remember seeing like Dr. Dog and Teeth for CMJ for Park the Van Records. They had
nice.
Yeah, so I saw Dr. Dog. Really
I lost my virginity after a Dr. Dog show in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, woo, Dr. Dog. Just, thank you about it. I'm like, all right.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Did you know the lady?
She was a friend of a friend.
Okay, cool. You met her at the show?
No. Her and her friend came to town to hang out with my friend. And then the friend liked me. I'm like, oh, okay.
You got some kind of
I got some like
road trip.
Yeah.
You got some road trip buddy.
For the drive.
Yeah.
Something to talk about on the ride home, penis?
Yeah. She's like, are you a virgin? I'm like, no.
Definitely not.
He was like, and then you're like, so let me put it in your ear.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe we start clapping now?
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
No.
I've had
told her
sex
you weren't a virgin?
Yeah. She asked. I was like, no, come on.
How old were you?
20.
Okay.
I'm a super cool guy who gets laid when he's supposed to.
So what was happening when she? Sorry, Porky picked the shit out of that. What was happening when she asked it? Was it before the sex? Oh yeah. She was like, "Are you a virgin?"
I was inside her. She goes, "Wait, are you a virgin?" And I go, "No."
Yeah. Well, you weren't anymore.
I wasn't.
Yeah, that's true. Hey.
I've been carrying that lie in my heart for
No. You're like, not anymore,
long
sister.
time.
I stuck it in.
And no, I'm not.
I once. This is fucking. I've never told this story before. I once was like, went on a couple dates. It's like you clapped again.
Yeah,
like, what was that? No. I once went on a date with a girl a couple of times and we like never had sex.
Okay.
And then like I didn't see her for like a year and then I like was back in town and then we finally hooked up. And then afterwards she was like, look, the reason I never had sex with you the first time was because I was a virgin and I still was until right now. And I was like, ah!
Wow.
So I kind of get why you like, it's kind of nice not to tell. Like, I don't want that. We were both like 20 23.
Ooh.
It is weird.
24.
Like, that's not really none of your business. Even though we're having sex, I don't have to tell you anything.
Yeah. Well, she might have been worried about it for safety reasons.
Yeah, it's true.
She's like, besides the fact that this guy is awful at sex, I hope it's.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not gonna.
This guy sucks shit at fucking pussy.
I hope I don't die because this guy's bad at sex.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You probably got good at it though.
Oh yeah, I'm much better now.
I think and now I don't think it'll ever happen. Obviously, I've never taken someone's virginity.
Oh.
Which I really feel great about.
Yeah, me neither.
I want to be like, hey, get out there, have some fun. And then come hang out with your boy.
Yeah, go learn some skills.
Yeah, I don't want to do any on the job training. And then now I'm like an adult man. If I had sex with a virgin now, it would be
very strange.
It'd be really strange.
Or illegal.
What if it was an adult lady who was a nun? She's in her 40s and stopped being a nun.
I think that is too much of a burden for me to carry.
I would love that.
I had an aunt who did that. She was a nun. She met my my uncle.
I thought she fucked a woman who was like, what?
And then she met my uncle, stopped being a nun, they got married.
Wow. What age was she when they got married?
Like I think in the like 40s.
Whoa.
Does your uncle have like incredible riz?
I mean, he
seems like it.
I mean,
Uncle Riz is here.
He stole a woman from God.
Yeah, that is
You
pretty
know how much
incredible.
game you have to be like.
He physically can't take his sunglasses off now. They're just at all times.
They're
Like, what's up,
fused.
fellas?
Yeah, it's pretty weird. His name's Lucifer.
Oh, you mean Uncle Luke?
Uncle Lou. Fuck, that's a story. What
Yeah.
a cool story.
I can't even get a woman to call off of work to hang out with me.
She's picking up shifts so we can't hang out.
God.
Well, how can I ask a very personal
I
question?
love that, yeah.
Now with the new hot body,
Yeah, dude.
are you getting more female attention?
Oh, yeah, for sure, but
I remember
I don't want it.
No, he
Really?
just wants male
Nah,
attention.
I just want male. Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
for the fellas.
So he's just carrying records around that all have arrows pointing to his
My
dick.
personality is just carrying records around.
Yeah, it really
like
is.
that's I figured I'd just put a different t-shirt on. That's my new carrying records around. The whole thing. All this shit. This is just carrying records around.
Yeah.
Middle school again. People being like, "Hey, you want to I don't read them.
I'm better than you are.
I don't read them.
Better.
I don't read them.
All these books?
No.
How many of these have you actually read?
I would say
And for the people who can't see off camera,
Yeah.
there's roughly what,
a couple
200 books?
Yeah.
Only like 13 of them are Mein Kampf, too.
Yeah. I would say I
7 anarchist cookbooks?
Yeah. I would
How
say
many cakes you trying to make, buddy?
these 4 stacks. I've read almost everything. I've
That's
read,
amazing.
This is like kind of my. So
To
I've
get
read
to
some of
pile?
these. Yeah, some of these I've already read, but then I would say just like most of these have already been read.
Yeah. A lot of World War II, Mein
Dude.
Kampf.
I mean, it's
And,
just
and it's funny because in the
it's more like our comp. You know, we are all together in this struggle.
It's weird how different Anne Frank's diary is from the Turner diaries.
You know what? It really is
I don't know.
interesting.
What is the Turner
It's a
Diary?
racist book. I don't know. I can't remember what
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like a book that. It's like if you're a racist and have never read a book before, you're like, oh fuck, they're right. Like, it is funny to use a book to trick dumb people into your like side because it's like they gotta read a book.
People talk about Ayn Rand.
Yeah, and
That's
that
one of the
shit's
big ones.
so dense.
Yeah.
It is funny. One time, Mac had an Ayn Rand book in his room, which is funny because it's like libertarian, like it's like weird, like
Pull
money.
yourself up by your
Yeah,
bootstraps.
and the thing he was using as a bookmark was a $1 bill, and I was like, "That's too on the nose, man. You can't be using that for that."
I
Put a
read-
$1 bill inside the Fountainhead. Come on.
Which one's the one about the architect? Is that the Fountainhead?
I think that's the Fountainhead. Yeah,
That's the one I read. Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
It's well written, yeah.
Okay.
I don't, but it didn't make me go, I must be a self-sufficient man.
Yeah.
Just let these pores die alone.
no. I got that from reading Marcus Aurelius.
Oh,
I had to be-
meditations.
Yeah, I had to really meditate. There's a video of me. Somebody was like, "Is this Mike?" And I was in the park down the street alone, and I'm reading Marcus Aurelius Meditations, and then I stand up and I would say I put on chapstick for about 15 seconds straight. I looked fucking insane.
I'm gonna have to make out with the hottest woman in the world amount of chapstick.
Yeah, dude. I
Saw a
don't know
lady
why.
holding a Coke, and he's like, I got to get ready.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this drunk elephant ain't gonna put itself on. I'll tell you that. Let's fucking go. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not self-sufficient. I'm nothing sufficient.
I mean,
It's not sufficient in the way that I masturbate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so good at making myself have an orgasm.
while you're doing, you're like, am I a virgin?
Yeah. Am I fucking virgin again?
Yeah.
Wait, am I? No.
I wouldn't say I'm the most efficient person in the world, but I think that comes with doing what we do, like doing stand-up, being an artist. I think part of that is just like procrastination is part of the process. Like I get work done, but also I just need space to like not really think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I think oddly enough, a very important part of the process to not do.
Yeah.
To just be like,
Yeah.
I'm holding off. I'm just letting things
Yeah.
move around in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say most of writing for me is kind of walking back and forth,
Yeah.
putting on a different song, standing up, sitting down, and then kind of figuring out, and then being like, dating is weird.
All right, done for the day.
Yep. All right, time to. I have a big punch clock.
It is weird that you guys keep a punch clock in the kitchen next to the nunchucks.
I just think it's like if you're gonna use the nunchucks, you should get paid for your time. I'm not running a fucking charity here. I'll tell you that. You get paid if you do work, But I was gonna be honest with you. When I was a kid, I thought nunchucks were gonna play into my life a lot more.
I was like that with a crossbow. I'm like, why don't people carry crossbows?
Yeah,
It's so sick.
yeah.
And if 9-year-old me could see me now, he'd be so disappointed that I don't have a crossbow.
You know what's funny though? If you looked around this house for like a half hour, I bet you could find one.
Yeah, it'd be in here somewhere. Let me see how much crossbows cost.
Dude, I want to buy it. They're $700, so I'm not gonna buy one. But I want to buy a net gun really badly.
I know.
Yeah, it just shoots a big net. That'd be pretty good.
It'd be pretty fun in the morning. You wake up, wait for Mac to walk out of his room, just fucking net him.
Yeah,
Gotcha, you fuck.
yeah, morning. I'm standing there. It's 3:45 in the afternoon, and I'm fucking dying. I'm like, I have to piss so bad. But what if he comes out of his room now?
I'm seeing some pretty cool looking ones
Crossbows
for about $250.
Whoa.
Yeah, but you don't want the $250 crossbow.
I don't know.
Those are the ones that
is-
accidentally shoot backwards.
This one that you put your iPhone on and
Oh,
do a little
no.
target game. What the fuck was that about? So
Oh, somebody
Someone's-
shoot.
Someone's
Cooking.
lighting up fireworks outside.
Someone threw a bunch of water into a pan of bacon out
yeah,
front.
that's literally what it sounds like.
Just firecrackers.
That's because it's Easter. Jesus loves fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I went to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm so
No,
mad.
you?
Yeah. I went to the gym and I got there at 3:00 because
Yeah.
I like to beat the early crowd.
Yeah.
And I get there and it's fucking packed.
3 in the morning?
3:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
It's
Nah,
fucking
He's
packed.
on his David Goggins.
I'm
3
my
a.m.
Goggins shit. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Goggins is a white belt. I get there, it's fucking packed. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And I meander, I do my things.
Yeah.
And then in like 20 minutes, everyone leaves.
Whoa.
And I'm like, this is sick.
Yeah.
There's like 9 people in here. And a couple more minutes passed. And it's like me and 2 other guys. I'm like, let's fucking go. And they just half the lights get cut off at the gym. And I'm like, are you guys closing? He goes, yeah, we close at 4 today. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I had no idea.
Here's new rule.
Wait, go out on a rant while I pee.
Yeah, new thing for me. I think New York City should be accepted as an atheist haven.
100%.
No religious holidays.
I agree.
We're open all the time.
Yeah.
It's fucking Easter.
It's so weird. At the Met game today,
Yeah.
empty.
What?
So many empty seats to the point where I was like, it's kind of weird. I don't know if the Mets just suck again this year.
Yeah, but it's like they're 2 games in. You can't.
Yeah.
Be already that defeated about your team.
I think they got swept this weekend. There go more fireworks.
Wow.
Yeah. They started the season off with a nice sweep.
Oof. But hey, it's still fun to go to especially at this stage of the year where it's not blazingly hot out.
Yes.
Like an afternoon game where you wear a light jacket, that's the tits.
I go to a baseball game. I took my nephews today, so I went to like hang with them.
Yeah.
But like in general, I like going for the hang.
Yeah, it's a great
And
hang.
it's fun to go with another comic. Like I remember me and Kevin Casey White went not too long
Oh,
ago.
we love
And we'll
Kevin.
just go
Best
and we'll like run bits
Yeah.
and sit next to each other and be like, isn't dating weird?
And you're like, it
And we can
is.
punch out now.
Honestly, really weird.
And you get some Dole Whip, you get some fucking big sodas.
Oh, I forgot about the Dole Whip.
The Dole Whip's a reason to go,
It's
baby.
it's only at a couple stands, which I think is a travesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna hit a Shake Shack, then my nephew was in line somewhere else, and I was like, "Fine, I'll just go there and pay for your shit."
Oh, nephew.
That's nice, though.
Come on.
That's much nicer than I am to my nephew. I just see
You
him
just beat him.
No, I used to beat him up a lot, just because because he got tall quick.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. Now he could wrestle, and then he got too big and really could probably beat me up.
Big strong man now.
Yeah, he's way taller than me. Weighs a lot more than me.
Is he cut up too?
No, he's not cut up.
Mike comes
like
from a
me.
big family.
I come from
Yeah.
a big family, but
Which are big freaks.
I know I'm like the fucking little sexy twink of my family. I'm like the sexy little twink that everyone.
Passes around.
Yeah, they pass
whatever
me
they want
around.
with.
Yeah, they kind of use me however they want.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I
Touch
just
your
see
big opener.
they touch my big opener. No, I see my nephew twice a year. I give him $100 every time I see him, and then I
Right.
go, "All right, see you later.
All right, I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye." It's actually not
Oh.
bad. That's actually not
Oh.
bad to do, right?
No, it's great to do.
Not bad. I'm not saying like that's not. Bad. You could be a way worse uncle. I could
yeah,
not
you
be
gotta
giving
stop saying that about
Yeah,
everything you do.
some
though.
uncles are real bad.
Yeah, that's true. They
Notoriously.
do things a lot worse than give their nephew $100 and then go away for a while.
They give him $100, but then they
hush
say,
money.
So never bring that up again.
Hey, I go, hey, I'm giving you $100 right now, and I'm gonna really need you to tell everyone
Tell
I did that. So I can get a lot
every
of credit,
person.
please.
Every hot woman you see, especially if we're not related.
Yeah,
And even if we are.
I'm not related to any help.
What a luxury.
Pretty nice, right? I don't want to fuck my family like you do.
No, you have an ugly family. Sorry. I hate to break it to you. Get a couple 10s in your bloodline and you'll change your fucking feelings, buddy.
You're loaded with hotties?
No, yeah, a little bit, but yeah, we're a little good-looking family, I'd say.
You have like an Angelina Jolie-esque relationship with your siblings, I think.
My siblings,
You guys do kissing on the red carpet. You guys do making out on the red carpet.
We do making out on the red carpet. What a crazy thing she did. That's so fucking weird.
Wait, who did she make out with?
Angelina Jolie would like kiss her brother on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Who's her brother?
I don't know her brother.
I wasn't sure if he was also some weird actor.
I think he is. He looks like he was in the TV show Angel.
Yeah, he looks insane. He looks like he oddly enough, I think from memory.
I mean, if John Voight was your dad, you're gonna look fucking nuts.
Yeah, you're gonna look
And
weird.
fuck him, by the way.
Fuck John Voight. We have a feud with John Voight.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is
in
John
my-
Voight still alive?
I think he's still alive.
Yeah, he's
in
like a
Williamsburg all
big
the time.
Go
Trumper.
fucking order that fucking bow and let's go.
Say your prayers, Mr. Voight.
Let's make a 1970s movie about us hunting John Voight.
There you go.
Entering the Void.
Her brother was a really funny name, too.
Oh, all right.
Billy Bob
James
Thornton.
Haven.
James Haven?
Yeah.
Haven.
Haven's the area where they put the rich people on cruise ships. Whoa.
That's her kissing her brother.
That's
Weird.
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, maybe that's why Brad Pitt broke up with her.
You saw the picture. It's like, what the fuck was this from 15 years ago? And she's
Yeah.
like, what? You kissed
Are
the
you just
babe.
looking at different photos of them kissing?
I'm trying to find not always kissing, but
What-
they look way too much. They look really similar.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they're brother and sister, so yeah. But like, they look like
But
the
you-
same. They look
you're
like twins, but they're not.
You're
Yeah.
implying that if siblings don't look that
He
alike,
looks
it's not
like a-
weird to kiss.
He looks like a balding vampire.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like they look like they would be in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
Mhm.
Like the kind of
Yes.
campy one.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you give him a dangling earring, he'd be one of the Lost Boys.
Yeah. I got it.
The people outside like that joke so much they lit fireworks for the
Oh, that's
punchline.
nice. That's a fun thing to do. When you
Like,
like a
but
joke. Do it at a show. I like a joke. Fucking whole string of firecrackers.
I walked on stage once holding a bunch of sparklers. I thought it was really
Oh.
funny. And mostly just kind of filled the room with smoke, and then I had a fine set. Like a medium set.
Yeah.
But I saw the pictures of it recently. I was like, man, I really walked into Muchmore's with a bunch of fucking
Wow,
sparklers.
Muchmore's.
Yeah.
You used to do a lot more physical stuff. You,
I
you
did.
had your laying down bit.
I had my laying down the ground bit.
I can't remember that. What
I
that
don't
was
remember what the
about.
fuck that was about either. And
You got
then
any physical bits? You got any like
No.
you pull anything out of your pocket at any point? You
No.
go,
No.
all right, good,
Yeah.
good.
I do sometimes wonder. I wish I could find remember the first time you ever do like a half hour of comedy when you're like very young in it, and you like write everything out on like note cards, and it's like a big deal. I wish I could go. I didn't tape that, but I often think of like, how did I used to fill a half hour? Even my first time headlining, like, what jokes did I tell that I filled 45 minutes to an hour?
Yeah.
That I definitely do not remember now.
Don't use it
I have
all.
none of it. None of it's in there anymore.
But like, headlined a club for 45
Yeah,
minutes.
you did it.
I did it. Couldn't tell you one of those jokes.
You find an old tape, and it just turns out you're doing word for word Jim Gaffigan like the
Yeah.
sets.
Pop-Tarts
Mexican
are
food's
crazy.
great, but it's basically the same thing over and over again. That's one of his bits. I don't know if you guys knew that one.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't listen to white comics. That's my stance.
that's a good stance.
I don't
That's
listen-
actually a pretty good. Have you watched Old Def Jam? It's fucking
yeah.
incredible.
Every week we have our Def Jam Tuesdays,
Karate Thursdays.
Friday, Thursday.
Yeah, it's on Amazon, or it used to be on Amazon Prime, where you could watch. And I remember just one night I was like, "Oh, this is the greatest shit of all time," and I binged like 3 to 10 days worth of like Def Jams.
Sick.
And it was so fun.
The one with Kevin Hart, Melanie Camacho, and Cat Williams. There's a Def Jam. It's the three of them, and there's a little lull in the middle. Is really good because Kevin Hart opens it and he fucking crushes.
Yeah.
And you can tell Cat was in the back being like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
I see you.
Yeah. Oh, let's see who's the littlest comedian alive.
Who can do the most with so little?
Yeah. Oh, you're trying to fill my child's size shoes? Let's see it, bitch. Yeah, they're little guys. Tiny little guys.
Do you guys think if Cat Williams didn't smoke crack, he'd be more famous? Or do you think he's more famous because he smokes crack?
I think he has to have smoked crack to open up his mind.
The way some people do peyote?
Yeah, to crack. That's his ayahuasca. Crack is Cat Williams' ayahuasca.
And he saw the truth.
Yeah.
I one time was doing Mohican Sun in Connecticut.
Beautiful.
That's where I saw Prince.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I saw
Nice.
a Bellator show there.
Really?
Oh, we've all been to Connecticut.
Hey,
Look at this.
Look at us.
world traveler.
That's the pod, everybody. We've all been to Connecticut.
And when I was there, I was performing at the theater there. And Cat Williams was supposed to be in the arena.
Oh, okay.
And then he just didn't show up.
Awesome.
Whoa.
And they made you go fill his time for all Cat
Here,
Williams fans.
all right, you're all here to see Cat Williams. Here's literally the opposite.
Yeah.
A taller white man.
Who's here to talk to you about records.
Yeah.
And what it's like to be sad. Fuck. Yeah, that's crazy, the no-show
Just no
theater.
Even crazier, I was talking to the dude, Bill Blumenthal, who books that. He books that in like the Wilbur Theater and stuff like that.
Whoa.
In Boston, he books like the TD Garden. And he goes, motherfucker, this is the second time he's done this.
Jeez.
It was a rescheduled show from another show he didn't show up for.
Damn, he's like the Morrissey of comedy.
Yeah.
Does Morrissey just not
Morrissey
show up?
he cancels shows all the time.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
And also, Cat Williams doesn't allow arenas to sell meat.
And they both hate Chinese people.
They both hate Chinese people. Morrissey doesn't hate Chinese people. Let's make that very clear.
He just hates all people who aren't
Vegan.
anyone who eats dogs.
Yeah.
And, he said, I didn't say that. I didn't say that Chinese people eat dogs.
Yeah.
Morrissey said that.
Really?
He said that.
He said that Chinese people are subhuman because they eat dogs.
He's an animal lover.
Oh, all of a sudden it's wrong to have morals.
You fucking write a good song. I dare you,
how about
motherfuckers.
this? Yeah.
It's so funny that this shirtless Morrissey photo right up here above us.
I think it is funny. I think it's awesome.
Used to be right above my bed, and women did not like it. It was at the head of my bed.
They were like, is this when you were out of shape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they'd be like, oh, okay.
I think they were just like, well, this is weird that this is above your bed. And I go, I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
I think it's awesome.
I think I jerk off to it every night.
I think it makes
and
me
I don't
come.
think
How
that's-
about that?
I think it makes me come. How does that make you
What are
feel
you
now,
gonna
lady?
fucking do about that, you idiot? It makes me come, unlike you.
She's like, I'm covered in it.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I apologize.
there's
I'll
two
give you a
sides to
warm-
every story.
I'll get you this Morrissey towel I got
I'm
at
going
the
to give you a Morrissey tour towel I
I'll
have.
use the Tenacious D branded cum towel.
Oh.
I love. I'll never get over going to see
What's the D stand for?
Beatbox, motherfucker.
It's really good. It's a really good joke that no one
that
gets.
no one gets. There's this guy I know. He was in like a college on Long Island, Five Towns College. Is like a music production. Yeah, And he was going to like direct stuff. He wanted to be a director. So he directed someone's like final, which was like a music video for a song that they made. And it was a woman who was, I'll say developmentally disabled for sure.
It's not legal to say that.
Yeah.
And yes, this is the 30,000th time we've talked about this person.
Doesn't
on the
matter.
podcast.
Oh, really?
It's important to
Yeah.
us.
And everyone, you can go on YouTube right now.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah. Her name is Danny D. And the song's called It's Coming.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to want to watch the high quality version, not the regular.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're going to want to watch HQ.
Don't deprive yourself of
No.
the quality.
And
Did she spell Cumin C-U-M-M?
no,
Oh, okay.
COMIN apostrophe. No G. So, but There's a song, and she
I
is
can't
white.
wait to show you this.
And
in
she
30
is
minutes.
white, and she does say the N-word in the song.
No!
1,000%. But right at the beginning, it goes, "Yo, Danny." Her name's Danny D, you know. And then they go, "Yo, Danny, tell him what the D stands for." And she goes, "Beatbox, motherfucker." And she means it sincerely.
Truly means it.
It's one of the best videos you could ever watch. It's really beautiful.
It's got like 100 views, maybe.
No, it has a couple thousand, I think,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
been up for like 15 years.
After this podcast episode, it's gonna have.
We're gonna
3
literally
more.
watch it right now.
Yeah.
It's a thing where every time I get to show it to someone, I just watch them the whole time. Like, yeah, right? Isn't this crazy?
Yeah.
It's fucking
how
so
many
sick.
women have you showed it to?
6?
Really?
Probably.
That's awesome. It's
What-
so funny because it's no one knows it. It's not like, oh, this is like
it's
this
not
isn't
like I Love Turtles kind
Yeah,
of fucking
yeah,
thing where it's
or
like
like-
huge.
Have you ever shown a woman like something super embarrassing like that was like deeply personal?
Oh, I don't know, like that I made.
Yeah.
I think I've shown women my stand up.
Like while they're sitting there
Yeah.
on a video.
Yeah.
I did the worst version of that,
Ooh.
which is when I was in Chicago in my early 20s, I did a one-man show.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, at IO Chicago, and it was like kind of funny, but mostly like endearing. It was very like WBZ Chicago, This American Life. Like I'm gonna tell you was the moth kind
The
of
moth.
thing.
Yeah. I knew the moth.
And I drunkenly one night was on a date, and I felt like I was bombing on the date, so I put on the tape to be like, I'm talented
Whoa. Like in your home?
in my home.
How long is the video?
It was like 13 minutes.
All right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean,
It's not.
sure. If it's like an
long.
hour, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You're insane. 13 minutes is enough where you're like, fucking Christ, but all right, I'll be done soon. Ooh,
That's like one of the most embarrassing things I ever did in my like alcoholism.
sure.
I actually
that's
should.
pretty
Actually,
bad.
I think I owe that woman an amends. I have to find her.
Yeah, it's on
Sorry,
your
I made
list.
you
Oops.
watch that tape.
For alcoholics and that I've met and known, that's a pretty okay thing to
Yeah,
do.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, like my bottom is I made a woman watch a thing that at one point I was proud of.
And the guy next to you's like, yeah, well, I ran over a family.
Ooh.
I had to. I think I had to receive amends once.
Yeah.
From someone, and I was like, "This is so much worse than what you did to me." Because what they did to me was like annoying, but
Yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I gotta sit here at this fucking coffee shop and watch you read a thing you wrote out, and I have to like make eye contact with you the whole time. I'm like, that's so much worse.
Did you tell them that afterwards?
No, I was really
Hey, I
nice
need another
about it.
amends about this.
Yeah, no, I was nice about it because it was like a thing that they were like, you know,
Yeah, you're being a person. You're
they're like
being-
pretty sincere. Like, you know, it's like if you're like, hey, can you meet me at this thing so I can apologize to you? And I go like, okay, you probably mean it.
Yeah.
Like, you
How
probably
many
mean,
cameras did you set up
dude. I wish I had this little fucker there.
in your pocket?
Yeah.
You got a big 10-gallon hat with a camera that's zooming.
Yeah.
Audibly zooming in. Finally.
Hey, don't worry, I'm just gonna use this to blackmail you. So I think that's fine. But yeah, it was like a thing where I was like, oh yeah, okay, this is worse. This is way worse.
Yeah.
And then I had a show like around the corner, and I just had to like go there with
All
that
right.
energy on me. I was like,
I thought someone was going to do that to me because they're like, hey, can we talk on this day around this time? I'm like, all right, we don't know each other that well. I was trying to, I racked my brain. I literally remember that story.
yeah.
And like, I guess they're going to, maybe that's what they're going to do. Because I don't know them very well. We don't interact. And then I met them and it just turns out they wanted to have sex. I was like, oh, yeah, you could just texted me that.
Yeah.
You just asked
Oh,
in
you
a
can just ask
text.
for sex. That's really easy to get from me.
Oh, let's go right now. I don't like
Also,
Oh, thank God.
that's like a 3 a.m. What are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Not a let's meet up and get coffee.
Literally. I thought they were trying to make it seem like they're like, no, I respect him. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Couldn't
I
care
don't
less.
respect me.
Yeah.
So let's not get this twisted.
You still? When was this?
That was years ago, and I haven't thought about them in years.
Yeah.
But it's not like a
Can you say their first and last name on the podcast for me?
it's Julia Sweeney
Oh
from
my
SNL.
God.
From SNL in the 90s. Yeah,
happened
we
with- that happened with
hooked
me
up
with
once or
Paula
twice, and then I would have left. I like to pound her.
Wasn't she like doing something wrong?
I think she's doing something wrong with her blazers on kids. Or
Yeah.
She's putting too many blazers on kids or something that she
Yeah.
adopted. I don't remember.
I think
But yeah,
she was like walking around her house drunk naked while her
Oh, really?
Like her foster children were there or something?
No, I think her daughter had like friends over.
Oh,
Jesus. And she's doing crowd work.
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
You guys friends?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys friends?
You two fucking, and they're like, we're 11.
I'm so jealous. Two people at least, get to go, hey, do you know who my neighbor is? Paula Poundstone. And you're like, what? Dude, that's crazy.
Here's what's insane. There was a first guy who asked two people on stage if they were fucking.
Yeah.
There's a first guy who ever went, y'all two fucking?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
And I want to know who it is so I can beat him to death.
I've been to Rishikesh in India, which is the home of yoga and meditation. It's where they were invented.
Yeah.
Think about that.
That's crazy. To be like, this thing was invented here.
Yoga was invented here.
Yeah.
It's not...
Do they have like a shrine? Do they care about it? Like,
yeah.
It's a
There's
big
like
deal
ashrams everywhere. You can like go and do yoga and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is there a spot in Brazil where they're like, this is jujitsu? This room or this spot?
Kind of. There's the Gracie Baja gym in, I believe it's in Rio. That's kind of like the epicenter, but I don't think anyone is. I believe the building that the Gracie's first teaching out of doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
The oh my god, it's a tennis club. It's not the Copacabana. It's like something that sounds like that, but it's a tennis club that has a gym in it, and that's like they were teaching there for a little while.
Okay.
There's a Torrance gym that's important, but it's like not that old. It's just where the Gracie started, and they're still there in California.
Yeah.
I know that Chris Howder's home gym, the gym he teaches out of, that was actually the Machado's house that they used to own.
Oh.
And I think they taught out of that gym itself. So it's like, whoa, your garage has a lineage. That's
really
crazy.
Funny, yeah.
But that's all I get.
Okay.
I mean, they know where the Kodokan originally was.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore, but like the first dojo, kind of. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, this is the most important dojo of all time.
And now it's like
Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's a weird
KFC
It's
combination.
a Taco Bell you sit inside of in a tube and they fucking feed it up your ass or something.
It's one of those 7-Elevens with the sexy sandwiches in Japan and stuff.
Something like that.
Oh my god, those are amazing.
Dude, I gotta go to Japan.
We got to go to Japan. Matt, we got your text. We love you.
Yeah.
Jeff, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Isn't that easy?
Yeah.
Quick and easy?
Yeah.
Where can people find you? Where can they listen to you? Where can they follow you around and watch you do stand-up and listen to your voice?
I'm on tour.
Yeah.
So come out to a live show. You can follow me on Instagram at the JF Harris.
Yeah, the Bigger and Blacker tour.
Yeah, it's the Bigger and Blacker tour. You know, David Cross did a Bigger and Blacker tour. I got to go to the special taping of that because my roommate Mort was in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mort
yeah.
Saul?
Yeah.
Every day you had to go get him his newspaper.
Mort Saul is a roommate. That's great.
You hear about this one? Every day at breakfast?
You're like, yeah, man, I did. I read the newspaper before you did.
The weirdest part is now he just goes up with a laptop and he's
goes
like, you guys hear about Diddy?
Like, yes, dude, it's over.
He has an iPad on a tripod.
He still does stand-up.
Mort Saul?
Still kicking.
Crazy.
Is he in like Branson, Missouri or some shit? Like
No, he's in San Francisco, and he still does I think it's called the Trockmore or something like that. Still does it every week.
I'm buying tickets.
Yeah.
So what was it? I interrupted you.
JFHarris.com for tour dates. My YouTube, I think, is JF Harris Comedy.
It's easy to find. JF Harris.
Yeah, just go to my stuff. Google my name.
Support our boy.
Support the boy.
Great
Do
guy. Dear friend. Near and dear friend. He's right here physically. Follow Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/a-little-time-pod for 4 bonus episodes a month and video of all 8 episodes a week for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking get in there and support us. We love you. We love you so much.
Help pay the rent.
Pay the
Yeah.
rent. Mike's going to be in Tampa and Orlando.
Yeah, I think if you're listening, the day this comes out, I'll be in Tampa. I'll have already been in Orlando.
What day is this coming out?
This comes out this Thursday.
This Thursday. This Friday, I'm in Long Beach, California.
Oh, look at
where
that.
Sublime started.
Home of Snoop Dogg.
Saturday, I'll be hanging out with Snoop Dogg. Saturday, I'm at the Hollywood Improv.
Yeah. I love that place.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I'm coming to Boston soon, too.
Yeah. Oh, if you live in Boston, buy tickets. And if you don't live in Boston,
San Francisco.
go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.